when you find information that goes against their craziness, they come up with new crazy. And they said something else. They said so and so was serious. You don't seem serious. You really don't. So they they were trying to explain to me how black people are divided into different groups, and I was supposed to be the group that went with a different group. Again, craziness. They're saying something else, but I think now they're talking to each other. So the whole point about this is that once you guys who knew me put comments like they're nuts, they're crazy, ignore them, don't prove, you don't have to prove anything. They said the reason why they didn't want me to prove it is because they can keep coming up with these lies and get more people involved. But that's part of the reason why I needed to prove the the beginnings of this wasn't all my life. Everyone who knows me all my life know this is how my hair really looks. They know the schools I went to because they went to school with me or they know me. They know my real name. Like this was supposed to bring in more people. It's like I said this in a previous video. This was their way of getting more people into this. And the more people you bring into a scam, the harder it is to figure out who and how who started the scam and how it started. And I don't want that confusion. Um they said this was something. I don't know what they just said, but it's important that I try to, as best I can, um, make sure people aren't confused by what's going on and how this started and why they needed me in it. Like I said, this was about trying to figure out natural, like how I would speak naturally. They figured that if I'm involved, they'll suck in other people. It would teach other people like instead of just customer service, just sales and things like that. That's the last thing I want to happen, especially once I realized they were using this on children and scamming people. So that's part of this. So I think that's a lot to talk about for now. I don't remember everything else they've said. I didn't want to go into all the racial things because even I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. It's like I think what they did was wanted me to sound like a crazy person. They said that they can then edit it. But anyone who knows me knows I'm not a crazy person. So if you're saying it out loud and then I tell you guys what they're saying out loud to me, it still isn't my thought. I don't even understand how a black American was supposed to seem more blacker and more American. That to me is part of this.